The word addict, it's been treated like a dirty word for a long time. So it's no wonder, especially with denial being a prominent characteristic of this disease, that so many addicts refuse to accept the reality that they are sick and suffering, and in doing so, miss the opportunity to get the help that they need, that they deserve. Addiction is defined as a chronic, relapsing brain disease characterized by compulsive seeking and use of mind-altering substances despite harmful consequences. The disease of addiction can result from a genetic predisposition, exposure to sustained stress in childhood, such as physical or sexual abuse, and unpredictable parental behavior. These can also be factors. While drug abuse is the most glaring symptom of addiction, the use of mind-altering substances is just one manifestation of this disease, which is multifaceted and usually, if left untreated, the means to an untimely end: jails, institutions, or death. An addict lacks the internal resources to sustain feelings of self-approval and self-esteem. The combination of low self-esteem, impulsivity, and low tolerance for stress can cause an addict to have frequent mood swings and often suffer from some sort of depression. Addicts usually experience emotional imbalance, low self-esteem, feelings of hopelessness, helplessness, isolation, anxiety, mood swings, anger, obsession, compulsive and impulsive behaviors, just to name a few. People with addictive personalities find it difficult to manage their stress levels. In fact, lack of stress tolerance is a telltale sign of this disorder. An addict finds it difficult to face stressful situations and will fight hard to avoid those things. Did you know addicts can be abstinent from drug use? And did you know there are addicts who have yet to use their first drug? Oftentimes, in abstinence from drugs, an addict will use persons, places, or things to fill a void that is deeply rooted in the way they see and feel about themselves. Not good enough. People suffering from addictive personality disorder usually undergo depression and anxiety, managing their emotions by developing addiction to alcohol or other types of drugs or other pleasurable activities. Addiction is more than habitual drug use. Addiction is a reliance on a substance or behavior that the individual has little power to resist. This could be anything from sex, gambling, shopping, eating, even the way we engage in our relationships.
Feels like I am upside down and I don't know where to turn. Wish that I could figure it out, but it's something I've not learned. So I'll just try to do it right and hope it works out fine. Hold my breath just to take a step and surrender my mind.
No one can force an addict to get the help they need. Help only comes when the addict has had enough, when they just cannot go on living life the way an addict does anymore. Sadly, this has brought many addicts to an untimely end, but there is hope, and the addict can recover. Recovery is not something that happens overnight. It's an ongoing process that identifies the traits that often lead an addict to use and offers steps to assist an addict in choosing another way. A choice to live a new life, even if just for today. An addict who has been powerless over their addiction can decide to stop using. Once an addict decides to abstain, they are able to heal from past hurts and make solution-oriented choices to better their current situations. The best part is, they don't have to do it alone. We don't have to do it alone. You don't have to do it alone. I don't have to do it alone. My name's Rebecca, and I'm an addict. I'm an addict on the road to recovery, and there are many resources available for addicts today who would like to try a new way of life. Personally, I chose NA. I felt like that was a place where I could meet without fear of judgment and hear other people's stories, encouragement, success, get some of that hope. You know, it was also a place where I felt accepted and I felt loved when I couldn't accept or love myself. If you're struggling with addiction, there's no need to feel ashamed. There are thousands of people worldwide who are ready to love you right where you are and guide you, encourage you toward a brighter tomorrow. Please use some of these resources. Thanks for listening.